Kate. Welcome to Covert Narcissist 101. Thank you for joining me. Haven't subscribed? Please do. Don't forget to like and share. Guys, today's topic is the new supply got the same covert narcissist that you got. The new supply got the same covert narcissist that you got. And I am not, saying this so that you feel some type of way about something. This is more or less for people that thinking that, nobody's perfect. Let me get this straight. Nobody's, perfect. I'm not perfect. I have my things. I'm sure you do. That you need to work on. I'm a work in progress. So, but for people that, sometimes you think about, oh, if I had done this, maybe the covert narcissist would have done that, or the marriage would have happened this way, or the relationship would have gone that way. That somehow find a way to think maybe that you don't have whatever it is the new supply have. That's why, things didn't work out for you. No, they are getting the same covert narcissist that you got. Okay, guys. My kids emailed me. My son was like, Mom, you got to come and get us sometime because these people over here fighting. And that's what he emailed said. And the new supplier is screaming about she's getting a divorce. That's all they were hearing. So I replied to my son. I said, you stay out of the way of whatever argument they're having. Please stay over there unless they bring it over to where you and your sisters are. Be ready to call 911. Other than that, please do not get in the middle of them or interrupt whatever they're doing. Just stay out of the way. Stay out of the way. Sometimes couples argue about stuff like that, and as long as it doesn't get any physical things going around, and where you guys are, stay out of the way. So that's what I emailed him back. And of course, the next day is like, Mom, the news. They're still talking about the divorce because. The covert narcissist apparently went and hid the car keys of the two cars that they have. So then the new supplier have to go to work. And the covert narcissist took the kids with him and left. So now the new supply couldn't make it to work. I believe this is a new job she started or whatever, if I remember what the kids said before. So she couldn't go to her shift, And then, like I said, I remember when my son is saying this, I'm like, obviously, this doesn't sound new to me. Do you know how many times the covert narcissist done this? At some point, he actually stood behind the car. One time I was trying to go to work. He stood behind the car so that I wouldn't leave with the car. I actually had to call my sister-in-law because at that time she was pregnant, and I called her to come. She could, I could borrow her car to go to work. That has actually happened. So when my son is saying that the covert narcissist took the car keys and the new supply couldn't go to work, of course the same thing. The same thing is happening. So the next thing he said was funny to me. It's like the new supply is talking about how to reach out to you so that you can tell her how to go about the divorce thing, since I've done it before with him, and how to go about it, and then the child support and the court system. Like my son, I'm thinking in my head, that would be a no. But of course, I didn't tell my son this. I'm like, no, I kind of told him, don't worry about this, these people. Just you and your sister stay out of the way. I'm sure they'll resolve themselves or whatever. I mean, this is what, a couple of years in. It's not that long, So I my son and I ended the conversation, or the back and forth email. So it got me thinking, like I said, for people that have any doubt or there's some reason why you think that maybe this is somehow you were a little bit off, that's why it didn't work out with you, but now they finally met their soulmate. No, the same thing that he did to me is exactly what he's doing over there, hiding the car keys. Now she's talking about divorce. She's talking about getting a hold of me and talking to me about it. Am I going to entertain that? No, of course not. I'm not going to entertain that, because at the end of the day, the only thing, like I keep telling you guys, the only thing I have with the covert narcissist is the children. Outside of that, I don't get into who he's dealing with. I don't get into the affairs. I don't get into whatever it is he's doing with his family. That is none of my business. The only link I have is with the children. That's it. So this is not going to be a let's exchange note kind of thing. Because like I said, as long as they're attached to those to the covert narcissist, as long as new supply is attached to the covert narcissist, you really can't go by, because all they do is they probably ping pong back and forth. Let's say you go talk to them about something down and do this or do that. So the next day they're probably back together, because as long as they are attached to that person, you can't really go over there and immerse yourself in it or link up with them. No, because they are still attached to the covert narcissist. At the end of the day, they are still on that team. They're still on that team. So would I entertain that, where I'm gonna, exchange notes about the? No, that's not gonna happen. The same way I've had it since the new supply showed up. I didn't know that what it wasn't. She wasn't introduced to me. There wasn't any exchange back and forth personally. No, that's the same way I'm gonna keep it. That's exactly how it's gonna be. So that's not gonna work out. But this video is to, not to you know be like, oh, it's not to be like, oh, ha ha, the covert narcissist, has done the same thing they normally do. No, this is more for, in case you're wondering, in case you're thinking there's something that was missing with you, and that's why the covert narcissist is now with a new supply, and the new supply is providing this. That is absolutely false, because we know that they will do the same thing they're doing. It's just a matter of time. The circle will repeat itself. It's just a matter of how long that each stage it is with, with different people. That's it. That's what more of this video is for. So for you to know that they get exactly the same covert narcissist that you got. It might be even worse, because you know that they take whatever happen with you and improve on it. They improve on their craft over there. That's what they do. So just like I know the covert narcissist will do the same thing after this one. The ones after that is the same, because this is the same person. They follow the same circle. They are the same. They have the same pathology. They have the same problem. So it can never be about you. Like I said, nobody's perfect. We're all like a work in progress. We're learning different things. But this is not the case with the covert narcissist. The covert narcissist will act the same way with everybody, even worse, because they take the lessons they learn from you to the next person. That's what more this is. All right, guys, get a hold of your mind, and if things will fall into place, please like and share. Take care.